students. So today I will discuss about the functions of the mitochondria. So in the previous video we have learned how the mitochondria structure it is there inside the mitochondria, the inner membrane and the outer membrane, how the inner membrane has formed the finger like projection which is known as cristae. So the detailed structure of the cristae today we will learn. See students, here this is the cristae, it is drawn here. This is the outer membrane and this is the inner membrane which it has been folded inner side. Okay, here the outer membrane is there and here the inner membrane is there. Outer membrane, inner membrane. So between outer and the inner membrane, this is one chamber it is there which is we are discussing it is as the perimitochondrial space. So this is actually known as the outer chamber. Okay, so this perimitochondrial place we can say as the outer chamber and this is the inner face. Okay, and this inner membrane again it is divided into two membranous structure which is known as the C phase of the cytosol of the inner membrane, C phase, where actually it is the cytosol phase. Okay, this is the towards the cytosol, that is why it is C phase, and this is the facing towards the mitochondria, that is why it is known as the M phase of the inner membrane. Okay, and one more thing we need to again remember in our mind, that outer membrane or outer plasma membrane of the mitochondria, it is having less protein but more lipid, less protein but more lipid. But in case of the inner membrane, it is having more proteins and less lipid, and cholesterol it is present because more lipid if it is present in outer portion, so cholesterol it should be present. But in case of the inner membrane, cholesterol it is too much not present, it is absent. Okay, next you come to the structure. This is the oxysome. The oxysome it is the unit of the cristae. This is the cristae, actually this is known as the oxysome. See, oxysome we will discuss about the larger form, actual the structure of the oxysome. Okay, so let's focus to the structure of the oxysome I have drawn here. Oxysome, this is actually the inner membrane face, that the membrane actually where it is attached with the inner membrane, and it is this phase it will be towards the mitochondrial cytoplasm. Okay, this red structure or the red I have marked this one F0 particle, or it is known as the base of the oxysome. The base it is having one head like structure or the circular portion which is known as F1 particle or the head portion. This head portion only it is responsible for generating the ATP with the help of the ATP synthetase or ATPase. So this head and the base together it is joined with the help of the F5 or F6 particle, or we are calling it is as the stalk. So this is actual structure of the oxysome. Let's discuss how many oxysome, this type of oxysome, how many oxysomes it is present in one cristae. Okay, let's move to the number of oxysomes. So the number of oxysomes, see students, 10,000 to 1 lakh per mitochondria it will be present in cell body. Okay, so if you see the how the oxysomes or how the cristae is functioning or it is giving the ATP, this is the figure. Here the electron transporting medium it is going on between the outer and the inner membrane, and with the energy expenditure this ADP and phosphate together it is binding with the head portion, that is what we were calling F1 particle. So inside this the ATP formation it is going on with the help of the ATP synthetase. So here this protein it is act as an electron transporter. So with the help of this pathway and the potassium transporter, with the help of this ADP and phosphate it is going to bind and ATP is forming. Here the generalized function I have written here as the pointwise of the mitochondria. See guys, helps in ATP synthesis. Obviously it is the powerhouse of the cell, so the basic function it will be to produce the ATP. Nebenkern formation in the ATP synthesis of the sperm cell. So human male body, the sperm cell, whenever it is going to form, that time the mitochondria it will be transferred to the Nebenkern formation. Okay, thermogenesis to regulate the temperature inside the body. Mitochondria obviously it will help cytoplasmic inheritance from mother body whenever it is going to the offspring. Then the cytoplasmic inheritance, the heredity it will be maintaining. Vitalogenesis, that means the yolk formation. With the help of this mitochondria also, the mitochondria and Golgi body, this is maintaining to form the yolk. This is known as actually the vitalogenesis in case of the human female. And synthesis of heme of hemoglobin. Heme means this protein. In case of the RBC cell with the hemoglobin, this mitochondria actually it is helping to form the heme protein in case of the hemoglobin. So this is all about the mitochondria of the cell body. Okay, so I hope this video is helpful for you. If you have any queries or you want to discuss any topics from the cell body, comment in the comment section. I will be trying to give my best. Okay students, and still that stay tuned with this channel and don't forget to subscribe my channel as far as you share my video with your classmates. Okay students, so bye everyone, take care all of you, have a good day.